Deep voice rolling in the dark. Say it slow, let it bloom. The smokehouse presence under cedar light and a midnight moon. Boots on the porch and the screen door side. Lantern glow dancing in a jar of flies. Old strings hum where the embers sleep, and the whole front yard feels low and deep. Barrel by the fence and a weather bench, smell of pine smoke hanging over the fence. A busted old truck in the dust by the shed, and the radio whispers from the kitchen ledge. They come from the highway, they come from the ridge, riding in quiet as the river bridge. Hats tipped down with a grin on half, like they known this place since the first my back. The smoke, a breeze, and the cold stay kind. Every spark moves like a small lost sign. There's a story in the grain of the tabletop, in a slow sweet hush that the night won't stop. Kush and the Cowboys, slow smoke hour. Let it roll, let it glow, let it wash like powder. Kush and the Cowboys, on the stars that burn. We don't chase the dawn, we let the embers turn. Kush and the Cowboys, lean back, stay near. Hear that low sound ring through the cedar air. Kush and the Cowboys in a warm haze ride, with the whole world soft and the night outside. Miss Rose at the door with a tray of light, cornbread gold and a mason jar bright. One boy laughs with a chip in his tooth, says the world gets kinder in the smokehouse roof. There's a slide guitar crying from the back, like a train on a line that don't look back. And the boots tap time on the plank wood floor, while the moon hangs low by the kitchen door. The human out with their coffee cups, saying pass that flame, let the past wake up. There's a long drawn piece in the evening's hand, like a slow sunrise on a desert land. And the girls in denim with their hairpin loose, got a wind born shining a sweet sad truth. Every laugh falls soft in the drifting haze, like a memory caught in a copper blaze. Kush and the Cowboys, slow smoke hour. Let it roll, let it glow, let it wash like powder. Kush and the Cowboys, on the stars that burn. We don't chase the dawn, we let the embers turn. Kush and the Cowboys, lean back, stay near. Hear that low sound ring through the cedar air. Kush and the Cowboys in a warm haze ride, with the whole world soft and the night outside. If the road gets wild and the miles get cold, come back to the fire where the hush takes hold. Let the smoke curl up like a prayer in the trees, let the hard world fade in the evening breeze. One deep voice calls from the timberline, and the whole porch answers in a slow unwind. No rush, no dust, just a steady flame, only the night and the ones by name. Kush and the Cowboys, slow smoke hour. Let it roll, let it glow, let it wash like powder. Kush and the Cowboys, on the stars that burn. We don't chase the dawn, we let the embers turn. Kush and the Cowboys, lean back, stay near. Hear that low sound ring through the cedar air. Kush and the Cowboys in a warm haze ride, with the whole world soft.
Kush and the Cowboys.
What's goody, what's goody, what's goody, Cowboy Nation? I got my man Angry in here with me tonight. You know what I'm saying? What's going on with everybody? Glad to see you, Angry. Glad to see you. We were talking backstage about a few things.
Absolutely.
One of them being, is there Dak Prescott fatigue? You know what I'm saying? But before we get to that, let's say what's up to the chat real quick. See who we got up in here with us tonight. We got Bot Ricks. What's going on with your big guy? Chrissy May. I believe she came from your channel. What's going on with you? How are you? Glad to have you here with us tonight. Let's see. Bleed Blue for Life. What's the deal? That's another one of yours. That's what I'm talking about. They're coming out to play tonight. Hey. Lead Commander. What's going on with you? You're a Washington guy, but I'll let you live. You're fine. You know what I'm saying? What truck cowboy, true cowboy. What's goody? How are you? Glad that you can join us tonight. Let me see. Action Jackson. We got Carl Weathers in the building.
Hey.
My man came back to life for us. That's what I'm talking about. Toxic Splendor Papi. What's up, Papa?
I'm a damn
Mike
Aldana.
Mike Aldana, what's the deal with you, bro? Glad to have you in here with us tonight. How's everybody?
I ain't doing too good. I'm trying to smoke, and my pen done died on me. Ain't that about a bit?
Oh, that's why we always got to keep a charger, baby.
Right? It's on the charger now, damn it. Yo, what's going on with everybody? How y'all doing? How's everybody doing, man? I see that lead commander said that he left me a comment on my most recent video. I'm gonna have to check that out, see what you talk about.
Sorry, I got punched in the chest. Yeah. Wait. So let me see. What did I see? Action Jackson. Carl Weathers. Carl Weathers decided he wanted to answer what we spoke on. Dak the GOAT can't do no wrong in my eyes. Never could. 100. And I was telling Angry backstage that if there was Dak fatigue, it would have been after year 3. I personally think that it would have been after year 3, but there was no Dak fatigue. Don't tell me. Okay, all right. I thought you froze on me, Angry.
Oh no, I'm chilling.
You know
I'm here.
Like, so I don't think. Hey, listen, I keep 6 or 7 of them Johns. I got like 6 or 7 of them Johns, Splenda. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, how about you, Angry? What's your thoughts on it?
I'm my bad. I'm trying to see what lead commander said on my okay. Let me put that in another spot. Now he left a comment on my last video. I don't see
it. You know what, Angry? I do have a question. Is there a way I can give out wrenches on Restream?
On Restream, nah, you got to go into YouTube and do it.
All right.
I don't see your comment there, bro. What'd you say? But yeah, what'd you say? Let me know.
Yeah, talk, baby. Like, listen, we all in here together. Okay, like this is not just the Smokehouse presents Kush and the Cowboys. The last word being Cowboys. I say, "What's up, Cowboy Nation?" Which means you guys have a voice in this too.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Carl Weathers was the original Action Jackson. Okay.
Absolutely.
If you watched Rocky, Rocky, I think, the first one, from the first one to the third one, Rocky Balboa. You know what I'm saying? Rocky Balboa had a guy named Apollo Creed. That's Carl Weathers. If you watched Happy Gilmore, the first one, Happy Gilmore had a trainer where he kept telling him it's all in the hips. And he was eaten by an alligator, or he lost his hand to an alligator. You know what I'm saying? They called him Chub. That's Carl Weathers.
Chub.
You saw The Predator with Arnold Schwarzenegger. You know what I'm saying? He was, hey, Dylan, you son of a bitch. Yeah, that's Carl Weathers. You know what I'm saying? Like, Carl Weathers, don't worry. I'm not going to give you a name that's not goated. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, you got a lot with Carl Weathers. You got to go back to the early 1970s for Carl Weathers. Rockies 1, 2, and 3.
Carl Weathers, good Lord. Yes, sir.
The Defiant one, Fortune Dane, Action Jackson, the Pointer Sisters video. Like,
facts.
He got all kinds of stuff.
All right, let's see. I gotta throw that up there.
What's up?
I gotta throw that one's for you.
What happened? What I miss?
That comment's for you, bro.
What I miss?
ACF. I was in another Cowboys chat earlier. Vach was a guest. I asked him if CP was going to call the defense from the sidelines or the booth. He replied, looking like it's going to be the booth. It's not going to be the booth.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be the booth.
I think this is year 1 for him, so I think he's more invested in being more hands-on with these guys. So, I mean, Vach has more of an insider information than I do. I'm a guy in Jersey. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just a dude in Jersey that loves the Cowboys. But from what I'm seeing, watching that sound of the sidelines with him, coaching up the guys while he was mic'd up, I think he's going to be more of the I'm on the sidelines with these guys. You You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like hands on. That way, it's like when it's like you coach your kid's youth baseball team, right? You coach your kid's youth baseball team. You're not gonna be the manager, so to speak, sitting in the dugout letting the assistant manager do all the talking to the kids, especially to your kid. You're gonna be out there talking to them, instructing them, hey, nah, this is, you got to turn your hips before you swing. It's like a slingshot. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I think that's how I see Christian Parker. My opinion. Just my opinion.
Yeah, I see the same thing. I mean, like you said, when you look at those sounds from the sidelines where he's mic'd up and everything, he's so hands on with the players that I don't see him taking a booth spot. I see him down there with Brian Schottenheimer so that they can communicate on the sidelines. But like you said, Hoodie, man, Vach is an insider. He has an inside track. He is with .com. You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
he may know more. He may know. He knows more than we do. But at the same time, the Christian Parker, the man, Christian Parker, the myth, he just seems like he wants to be with his guys down on the field.
I think that could also be the other way around with this comment right here. Vought said he hired a crew to handle the sidelines. He's thinking CP going to be looking at the field like a chessboard. Don't get me wrong. I can see that happening. I can see that's the mind of a madman. You know what I'm saying? A madman is going to sit back and literally observe everything.
Right.
So I get that aspect. But how I'm looking at it is he's got Caleb Downs. He's got Malachi Lawrence. Rashawn Gary isn't a draft pick, but he's got Rashawn Gary. Nisi, how you doing, mama? He's got Jalen Thompson. He's got PJ Locke. He's got guys that he has a few guys that he's been hands-on with before. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see, me personally, just my opinion, okay? I see him more like a proud father watching his kid play. And I'm your coach. Oh, yeah, I'm going to be talking to you the entire time, hands on. But again, my opinion.
Also, ask yourself, where was Dan Quinn? Where did Dan Quinn position himself? He was in the booth, wasn't he? A lot of the
Dan
time.
Quinn was in the booth, yes, until he had to take the interim head coach job for like a game or two. But yeah, he was primarily a booth guy. You know what I'm saying? Zimmer, sideline guy. You know what I'm saying? Chris Richard, sideline guy. Let me see. Eberflus, he was, what I was going to say to your first question about whether he was going to play or whether he was going to coach on the sidelines or up in the booth, is the way we're looking at it, because I think you asked that question for a reason. The way we're looking at it as Cowboy Nation is, if you up in the booth, then you got sent the timeout. We saw what happened to the last defensive coordinator who wasn't getting it right. He got sent the timeout. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you know what, bro? Because we saw it. We saw it real time. Like, we saw Shoddy, like, grab his clipboard, put his head down and say, bro, what the fuck are we doing? Like, what the fuck are we doing? Then the next week, he's up in the booth. You know what I'm saying? So, like, and that's when we knew the writing was on the wall. Now, he just got hired. He's a new DC. I'm not saying that's what's happening. Oh, well, you're going to timeout. No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, with Christian Parker being his first year as a DC, it would be incumbent upon him to actually be more hands-on. You know what I'm saying? So he can really drive home his scheme and what he wants, you know what I'm saying, from his players. Not just to the players, but to the team that he hired as well. Taco Cowboy, what's the deal? What's the deal?
Hey, glad you guys can make it out. Glad you guys can make it out so late. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Thursday going into the 4th of July holiday. First and foremost, hopefully you guys have a wonderful weekend and be responsible and safe, you know, if you're going to celebrate.
Facts. Please do, because this is around the time of year. We see us older guys. We've been around for a while, so I remember where 4th of July wasn't so much of a holiday, but more of a keep your head on the swivel. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm not sure what the young guys are into nowadays. Hopefully, they're not ringing off in front of children or doing things in front of children. Talk Cowboys, what's the
Yeah,
deal?
she said Thai Cowboys, not Taco
I
Cowboys. What
did.
you
I know,
talking about?
right? I know, right? I just like completely. I'm looking at the and look. I'm trying to focus in two different spots at the same. I'm sorry, Ty. I'm sorry. I don't want no smoke. Please charge it to my eyes, not my heart. I still love you. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah,
Yeah,
like I just want everybody to be safe. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to go live on a Sunday and still see Ty Cowboys come in here, Nisi come in here. You know what I'm saying? Chris May. You know what I'm saying? I want to see you guys come
everybody.
in here. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to talk to y'all in different chats. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. There was an interesting comment up here from Lead Commander.
Mm.
Shout out to Lead Commander. Says Hoodie and Angry. Excuse me. Hoodie and Angry. Dakota is one of the longest tenured quarterbacks for the same team that hasn't won anything significant. Normally, quarterbacks don't get that much time on the same team. Dakota is a rarity.
Yes, he is. 100%. He's definitely a rarity. I don't like how you like throwing shots, but he is definitely a rarity. Okay. Like, um, he's if you look at Matt Stafford and Dak Prescott and Jared Goff, they're probably three of the most cerebral quarterbacks because they're pocket quarterbacks. Yeah, Dak still has his moments where he can take off. You know what I'm saying? But he's more of a cerebral pocket passing quarterback. You don't see that anymore nowadays. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
not just Dak Prescott's the rarity, Matt Stafford, Jared Goff. I mean, because we were just looking before we got on tonight, we were just looking at the 2016 quarterback draft picks, and the fact that Jared Goff, Jacoby Brissett, and Dak Prescott are still in the NFL out of what nine quarterbacks that draft.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
10,
12, 13, 14, 15.
15 quarterbacks.
Mhm.
That's
15 quarterbacks in the 2016 draft. And like you said, only 3 remain. And you had multiple first round draft picks, like Jared Goff. Obviously, we know where he is, but Paxton Lynch, Carson Wentz. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
when you say something along the lines of yes, he's a tenured quarterback, but he hasn't won anything. And this is what my video was about today. It's about taking winning and losing in totality and not blaming one person for your winning or losing. This is where we're getting it twisted. Because if you put it on Dak Prescott, that's like saying that Dak is going out there 1 against 11. You know what I'm saying? And that's just not the case. So if we can give props to, let's say, the receivers and the defense whenever the team wins, why can't you include Dak Prescott in on that? And he's a rarity. It's a rarity. It's a rare situation because he's that damn good. It's not that they have him on the Dallas Cowboys because he's a cool mascot. His work precedes him. He's good. And I hate to say it, but people really they skim over that in their microwavable wants of wanting a Super Bowl. And I totally get that that's warranted. We all want a Super Bowl in Cowboys Nation. But at the same time, you don't throw the baby out with the bathwater in hopes of trying to get there. That's addition. Well, that ain't even addition by subtraction. That's subtraction by subtraction.
Exactly. Like, but this was every time the Dak Prescott over the past say 4 years, every time the Dak Prescott conversation has come up, the only question I hear is, or the only question I have is, okay, fine, you guys want to move off of Dak? Who you getting?
See, and their
Who's he
answer is they
getting?
don't care. They don't care.
So then you're willing to say, what you're willing to say is, we can move off of Dak. I don't care if we don't win for the next 30 years.
And that's what I've heard. I've heard people say like, yeah, we might be cheeks for about 3 years, but if you draft a quarterback and you're saying we're going to be cheeks for like 3 years, that means the fourth year, the last year of your quarterback's rookie contract, something that everybody says, oh, we need a quarterback on the rookie contract in order to get to a Super Bowl. You're going to have to either re-sign him or let him go.
Was Sam Darnold a rookie quarterback when they won the Super Bowl last year?
Was Sam Darnold?
Exactly.
No.
Okay.
No, Sam Darnold has been with multiple teams. The Jets, the Carolina Panthers, the Seattle Seahawks, the Minnesota Vikings.
San Francisco.
Jeez. Wow. And he finally found his landing spot, and that's cool. But what a lot of Dak detractors need to realize is that, like you said, League Commander, we have a rarity at the quarterback position, and I believe he needs to be, I'm not going to say grovel at his feet, but he needs to be respected as somebody that can get it done, because everybody loves to throw group stats on that individual. But when they talk about other quarterbacks, like a Sam Darnold, like a Jalen Hurts, like a Jaden Daniels, you talk about his individual accolades. You talk about his individual stats. Why can't that be the same with the quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys?
I remember there was a guy who used to play in Detroit. I think they went 1-15 one time, 0-16 another. Then he just moved and swapped quarterbacks and instantly won a Super Bowl. Matt Stafford. Yeah. So for a while, could you say that Matt Stafford was trash? You know what I'm saying? Like the way that they say that Dak, that some would say Dak is trash. Could you have said the same thing for Matt Stafford when he was in Detroit? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not understanding the disconnect where it's okay for one guy, but you wear the star on your helmet, so your expectations are higher. Everybody has the same expectation. Everybody has the same goal before the season starts. We need to get better so we can compete for a championship. It's 32 teams. Unfortunately, 31 teams are going to go home mad every year. I don't want to hear, at least we made it there. I don't give a fuck if you made it there. Did you win? The Bills made it there 4 times consecutively. Ain't won shit. So help me understand. Help me understand here.
League Commander, Dak Prescott's been the quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys for 10 years. Tony Romo was the quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys for 13. You are misinformed. He does not have more on the 30-year drought. And so be it. Every team has a drought.
Some teams ain't never made it.
The only reason why the drought is such a topic is because talking heads talk about it. Rival fan bases try to rub it in our faces when they're faced with the same drought that we have. And I don't want to hear about an NFC or an AFC championship because second sucks.
For real. So, all right. I'm not going to walk down this rabbit hole with you, okay? Because what you're spewing now is your Washington feelings. That's what you're spewing right now, okay? Because the fact that you just said Stafford was a baller in Detroit. How often did they make it to the playoffs with Matt Stafford? You know what? I'll tell you. Don't worry. Give me a second. I'll tell you how many times Matt Stafford made it to the playoffs in Detroit.
Wasn't it once?
I believe so. I don't even think it was once.
Nah, it was once because they kind of got shafted by the Dallas Cowboys, and the Cowboys turned around and got shafted by the Green Bay Packers.
Okay. So once.
I just want to make sure.
Yep. Oh, yeah. All right. Because I love mundane stats.
Nope.
Three
Three
times.
times. Sorry.
3 times. How many times has Dak Prescott been in the playoffs? Let's count them down. 2016, 27, was it 2017, 2018, 2019,
Let's see. How
2016,
many
2018,
times?
2019. But he was a dog, though. Not yes, he was a dog. Is Dak Prescott not a dog? He's top 10 and he's top 5 in most quarterback metrics all time.
Yes. Yeah. Matt Stafford was and is definitely a dog at the quarterback position, and the Detroit Lions, for a majority of his career, held him back. What if you actually took a look and said that maybe the Dallas Cowboys held Dak Prescott as well as Tony Romo back?
I'm saying, like,
Just saying.
I can't take serious someone looking at just one quarterback. Oh, stop it. Matt Stafford had
League commander,
Megatron, bro. Like,
I was about to say, what receiver is better than Megatron?
Matt Stafford
Please,
had
somebody let me
Megatron,
know.
bro. I've seen Dak have a top 5 offense for 3 straight years, and all he had was CeeDee Lamb.
Cedric Wilson, Noah Brown,
and all of them went to places that didn't do ish.
That's what I'm saying. Like, these are the receivers that he had to work with. People talk about, oh, they had the all pros. People got paid off of Dak Prescott being their quarterback.
Guess who else
They
just
went
got paid?
to other teams.
Guess who else just got paid? How dare I say this, but Jalen Tolbert.
Yeah.
And all he did was lead the team in touchdowns one year. That's it. What have you heard
Jay
from
Prue,
any wide receiver that was here under Dak Prescott after they left the Dallas Cowboys? I'll wait.
Yeah, I got to blow my nose.
Nothing. Exactly what everybody said. Nothing. Okay. Nathaniel Jones. You heard nothing. I think the closest thing you heard about any wide receiver doing anything substantial was Noah Brown with Washington.
And I mean, you haven't even heard of Dalton Schultz that much after he left the Dallas Cowboys. His name was kind of ringing a little bit in Houston, but now.
That I agree with you, Mills. I agree with you. I am not disagreeing with you in that aspect. Definitely not. Definitely not. It's and the way I was coming, the way I was talking, the way I was talking about Matt Stafford wasn't necessarily towards you. It's just towards the conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like, we Jared Goff went to 1 Super Bowl. Then nothing. I mean, sometimes that's football. That's football. Sometimes it happens. So you can't control everything. There's variables to everything. Let's talk about it. The 2022, when the Eagles went to the Super Bowl with that old ass defense, they had the easiest road to the Super Bowl. Nobody wants to say it, but I'm going to. When you get an opportunity to get a first round bye and you play Daniel Jones in the playoffs, and then you end up playing Christian McCaffrey as a quarterback, it's kind of a pretty easy road, don't you think? You know what I'm saying? It happens. It's football. Sometimes it's a roll of the dice. Unfortunately, every time we go to the playoffs, we're getting the other team's absolute best. The football gods smile on them. They take advantage of the things we don't do well.
And see, I don't even know if they take advantage of the things that we don't do well. I believe it's that the Dallas Cowboys, the organization, some in the fan base, they have this thought that we only go as far as Dak takes us. Dak is our plan A. So if we go in the playoffs and we shut down Dak Prescott, we shut down that pass game. What else do you have? And then you have a defense that really can't stop a nosebleed. So the only thing that we have to do is get up on the board before you guys. And then what? You're going to have to drop back and pass, and we done shut your pass game down.
Let me ask you something, League Commander. What is the goal? Making it to an NFC championship or winning a Super Bowl? I know what
Dakota
it is.
can't even.
I've been to 2 championships in my life, and I ain't won not near one of them. Haunts me till this day. I'd rather win than luck my way into something. Because as lucky as Philadelphia got, they still lost the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but that last Super Bowl that they
24?
were in, that wasn't
luck.
luck.
No, 24. No,
that wasn't luck.
That's why I specifically named 22.
Yeah, they bullied their way to that Super Bowl.
Thank you. The Super Bowl is the goal. Not just getting there. Everybody plays to win. Nobody plays to get runner-up. Oh, well, I was in the Super Bowl, but we lost. Like, come on, that just sounds asinine.
Nobody talks about or remembers Jim Kelly, and he went to 4 consecutive Super Bowls and lost. But at the same time, he says Jerry treats Dak and pays him like he expects Dak to lead the team to the Super Bowl. If he does that, that's still not proper. That's still not the proper way to look at an NFL or even a Pee-wee team. You don't go into a game, a season, a playoff, or a Super Bowl saying that this guy is going to do it all. This guy is going to lead us. No, we got 53 men on this roster for a reason. And if Cowboys fans, if Washington Commanders fans who hate watch the Dallas Cowboys, if you're going to look at the Cowboys and expect just one man to do it all, then you're going to get your jollies off, because we're never going to win a Super Bowl that way.
Fact.
Ever.
Your guy couldn't even win a Super Bowl. So, like, but we made it to the NFC. That's not the goal. Anything else is failure. If you don't come home with a ring, that's failure. You don't come home with the Lombardi, it's failure. Failure. The goal is to win.
And also about the talks, you said something about Dak Prescott doesn't have the intangibles. Do you know? I mean, and I'm not questioning your intelligence or anything, but do you know what they mean by intangibles?
If Dak is one of the most cerebral quarterbacks, accurate quarterbacks, I think his intangibles are fine.
Like his intangibles, it's in the word in. That means the things that you can't touch. That means the things that he does cerebrally. You know what I'm saying? Like commanding the offensive line at the line of scrimmage, checking in and checking out of plays at the line of scrimmage. I just watched film where this man checked out of a play 3 times because the defense shifted. Like, bro, I don't hate to say it because Dak is that dude. Dak is the last of the pocket passing quarterback.
100%.
He is the last that can command like Peyton Manning and John Elway at the line of scrimmage.
That's true. Not only do the numbers suggest it, if you just watch the game. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I understand the league is changing. Quarterbacks are changing. You got these guys who are more athletic. You know what I'm saying? You got these guys who actually have rockets, like, you know, Joe Milton. But just like everybody else that comes in the Cowboys as a quarterback, y'all keep telling this guy, pack it up. He got to pack it up, because guess what? This bull's going to take us. Ain't nobody took his spot yet. He's not an RG3. You breathe on him, he hurt. No, that don't work like that. This dude is different. I don't understand the Dak slander and hatred when you can see it right there.
bro, and this is coming from a fan of an organization whose last several quarterbacks were made of glass.
And we got one of them. That's a damn shame. And Sam Howell ain't made of glass.
Yeah, thank you for Sam Howell, by the way.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, I am
My
glad
backup's
that the
better than
Dallas
yours.
Cowboys went out.
And younger.
I am so glad that the Dallas Cowboys went out there and picked up Sam Howell, because he can hold his own at the quarterback position. He may not have the tangibles of a pocket passing quarterback, but he damn sure is close. That's what I talk about with the talent drop off. You know, he's not Dak Prescott. He's not Patrick Mahomes or anybody like that, but he damn sure can hold his own in the NFL.
Lee Commander, let me give you an English lesson. No disrespect. Man, you've been hating on him the entire time. No disrespect. Tangible.
Who's that one?
Not intangible. I'm about to tangible. See this microphone? There is tangible evidence that this microphone is here. Why? Not only can you see it, I'm touching it. Okay? I'm going to tell you what's intangible. My football knowledge. You can't see that. Even when I speak it, you can't see it. That's an intangibility. The things that are intangible about Rain Dakota Prescott is the way that he can manipulate a defense from the pocket, manipulate a pocket. Do you know what manipulation is? Where you psychologically fuck with some shit and it does exactly what you want it to do. That's called manipulation. You know what I'm saying? The way that he can move around in the pocket and still manipulate a defense. That's what they call reading a defense. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can manipulate shit. The only way you can read something is if it's manipulated.
Like, bro, that's another thing that when I'm having, and I won't call it debate because I think debates suck, but when I'm having a conversation with somebody who may be against Dak or is a Dak detractor, if they come out and one of their first things is that he can't read a defense, I'm done with this conversation, bro. I'm done with this conversation because, like I said, him being one of the last pocket passing quarterbacks, he's one of the last that can read the entire field instead of just splitting it down the middle and only having two reads.
I've seen this dude move a linebacker, a safety, and a corner and still get CD wide open.
Yeah. See, Mike, he said the same thing. Like, yo, can you please let me know what intangibles is? Because I think you're using it in the wrong context. You said that he doesn't have that it factor. Like, what is the it factor? Does Sam Darnold have the it factor? Does Trent Dilford have the it factor?
Brad Johnson.
All these quarterbacks. I mean, did Nick Foles have that it
I'm gonna
factor?
be honest. Because with Nick Foles, yeah, he did. He'd
still be in the damn league, wouldn't he?
Unfortunately, I believe he retired.
But still, he was a glorified backup his entire career.
I get that. But he did have something that what's going on, Rel? Nice to see you, bro. He did have something that Carson Stench didn't have.
He said Carson Stench.
The intangibles.
Bam. Okay. Touche.
You know what I'm saying? Brad Johnson. Let me tell you how he won a Super Bowl. Not just because he had Warren Sapp with him. You know what I'm saying? Not just because he had Keyshawn Johnson. Not just because he had those guys. No. He had some intangible shit about him. He understood how to get his guys the ball. That's intangible.
See, I want to say this. Excuse me. I want to say this. If Dak Prescott plays his entire career and unfortunately doesn't help win the Dallas Cowboys a championship, is gonna suck, but at the same time, he was a great quarterback. He was a great quarterback for his franchise. Like people really just you sum it up to you have to win a Super Bowl to be considered great. Okay, so
I can
you're
agree with
just
that, Mike.
taking out Jim Kelly, you're taking out Warren Moon, you're taking out, Dan Marino, you're taking out some really great quarterbacks that just the organization couldn't get everything put together in order to get it done.
Fair. Fair. Does Dak have the team this season with his great abilities? I love the sarcasm. I love the shots. It's beautiful. I can feel the sarcasm in the words. You know what I'm saying? To take this
Yep.
team far in the playoffs. If you think he does, it's showtime for Dakota. The question is, can Dak just be carried? Does my quarterback have to do everything?
That's my question,
Like,
bro.
does he have to do every? Jalen Hurts was carried to a Super Bowl. He won the Super Bowl. Well, he had a hand in winning the Super Bowl for him, but he was carried to a Super Bowl. Brad Johnson was carried to it. Eli Manning was carried to 2 Super Bowls. What are we doing? Can my quarterback just be carried for once? Please? I mean, he's just putting up 4,500 yards. You know what I'm saying? But can he be carried for once? Purdy, please? I'm not asking for a lot. Just a little heavy lifting. Because, I mean, top 5 offenses and 5 of his well, yeah, because you got the what is it, 2 injury years? 2 devastating injury years. You know what I'm saying? So 5 out of 8 seasons. That's 63%. 63% of the time that he is starting on the field, they are a top 5 offense. Can he please just be carried this time? That is your question. That is your question. That is your question. Can he take the team now? The team now. Do we know what this defense looks like? See, this is your problem. It's not even July 15th yet. It's not even the franchise tag deadline yet. Okay? It's not even the franchise tag deadline yet. And you're already talking about can he take him to a Super Bowl and do this and do that. Can we get to at least training camp, bro? Don't you got a team to worry about? Can your guy get him to the Super Bowl? Can Jaden Daniels get the Commanders to a Super Bowl, not an NFC championship, playing a hurt team that was 95% backups, and then you throwing 5 interceptions in the NFC championship. Like, can he get them to a Super Bowl? Can he do that? I mean, since we're going to start talking Super Bowl right now, because if you watched any of my videos or any of these lives with me and Angry, the only thing I continuously say to everybody is, oh yeah, don't get me wrong, I love what the team looks like. It looks awesome, but let's get to training camp. Then I can give you a definitive answer when we see week 1 game at a time.
See, this adds on to the expectation. You know what I'm saying? Not only is Dak Prescott expected to just put everybody on his shoulders and go to a Super Bowl, we're expected to predict the Super Bowl right now. We're not allowed to be like, hey, we got a great team. We might be able to make some noise this year. Nope, it's, we're going to the Super Bowl.
That's what they want. That's what they want to hear. They want to hear, oh, it's our year. Y'all keep saying that. All y'all Cowboys fans, all y'all say that every year it's our year. I don't think you've ever heard me say that. I don't think you've ever heard me. I will never say that. I'm a realist. I don't know what the fuck's going to happen tomorrow.
You're right.
What'd you say, Angry?
Nah, I was saying, true Cowboy, you're right. He said Dak is him, and that Dak haters know it.
And that's your problem.
Like, yeah. I mean, is he Patrick Mahomes? No, he's not. He's Ryan Dakota Prescott. But one thing that really What do you say? I agree with ACF. Dak needs to be carried like Hurts. Uh, nah, Kush, you said that. But I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Definitely,
No,
man.
we can't.
For one,
No, go ahead, bro. Go ahead. I'll get to this.
you
I'll
know,
get to this. You go ahead, bro. Speak your mind.
uh, for for one season, like okay, Dak Prescott said it to Quentin Williams. He said I could get you to the playoffs, but I'm gonna need you to play. So he could get you to the playoffs, but is he that guy to get you over the hump? Probably not. Not by his damn self, he's not. But when you have the cooperation of the entire organization, not just the 53 men on the field, not just the head coaches, not just the position coaches, everybody, when everybody is in one accord, everything lines up properly, just like it lined up for your Washington Commanders. That's when the magic is going to happen. But for everybody, not everybody in the chat, but for everybody of those Dak detractors, for them to think that it's only going to be Dak Prescott, they're going to get their jollies off every single year because not a quarterback that comes in this damn organization after Dak Prescott is going to be able to win it by himself either. Done.
It's just that serious. It's just that simple. It's just that
Done.
simple. this they call it the coaches, the pundits. Well, some of them, the owners, the players. They all say these words right here. This is the ultimate team game.
Mm-hmm.
This is the ultimate team game. No, I don't know if Lee Commander heard me. Team. So you do know what the word team means, right? You know what I'm saying? Which means together, everyone accomplishes more. Together, team. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you know what that word, that Washington. I get it. You're off the Potomac. It gets really chilly in the winter. I get it. Team. Ultimate team game. It's not the ultimate I game because that's not even a thing. You know what I'm saying? This is the ultimate team game. So, like, keep that in mind. Because last year, I'm pretty sure you had a bunch of excuses talking about, well, what the hell is his name? The cornerback that was getting roasted by George Pickens the entire game?
Marshawn
Marshawn Lattimore. Oh, well, Marshawn Lattimore, he ain't doing nothing. Nah, that's Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels not doing enough.
Cooked. Nah, Marshawn, he was getting cooked.
No,
bro.
that's Jaden Daniels. That's all Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels couldn't stop a nosebleed, bro. Jaden Daniels was letting George Pickens just pick on his boy. He ain't do nothing about it. Cuts by Jones. That's my guy. So you see this placard right here, right? That asks for help. That's from my guy, Cuts by Jones.
Hey, Cuts by Jones. Shout out, man. That's beautiful. And it's in them cowboy lettering too. That's beautiful.
Yes, sir. Oh, I already told him that's going up in here. Like I had to put that up there. My guy, Cuts by Jones. What's cracking, my guy? How you?
Your homie Rail said, let me call up, bro.
Oh, wait. No, he didn't. Please, folks, stop bringing up JD5. He only played 2 seasons and barely played last year. That's a lie. He played 7 games last year. Same amount of playoff wins than Dak in just 2 years. Y'all didn't go to the playoffs last season. That's fine. He can have his 3 playoff wins in the easiest of fashions.
No, 2 playoff wins. We ain't gonna give him all
My
that.
apologies. 2 playoff wins. My apologies. No, he gets no breaks. Because the minute he came in the league, the first thing y'all said was he already better than Dak.
Hey, John, what's going on with you? Finally caught the live.
What's the deal with you, bro? Like you can't. No, you can't get that. Not over here. Not over here. Not with the way y'all be talking. Not with the way y'all be. We want Dallas and got smoked. Y'all can't do all that. Bro. I was there for that game.
Was you?
I was there for that game. I was there for that
game. Man, I got to get back on the winning side of 500. Man, I done been to 3 games and I'm 1-2. Uh-oh.
Heard that. I think the only game I've been to where we lost was the Giants game last season. That one we went to.
Yeah.
Ooh, we lost double time on that one because it was cold as hell out there. And
Oh,
you were
yeah.
up top, son.
Oh,
You were up top. I know that one was smacking y'all.
bro, like I told them in the other live, man, if you go to MetLife Stadium, they built that perfectly.
Yeah.
They built that in mind, like, because on the visitor side during the wintertime, you were getting hit with shade. Oh my God.
Bad time.
The home side,
They get all the
and
sun.
they bright.
They get all the sun.
Yeah, I'm looking over there
You
envious.
sons of bitches. Like, yeah, Washington is a trash stadium. Like, and I'm not just saying that because you're here. What's going on, Force Calibration? How you, bro?
Force Calibration.
Yeah, man.
Yo, what's up with
Yeah,
you?
we still up. Why not? We grown. My kid's in bed. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Rolando, what's going on?
What's the deal with you?
South Texas in the house.
I mean, I
Said,
can't
when my
argue
quarterback
with
is healthy, he can carry a bad defense to an NFC championship. Bad defense and all.
Did
and
he
healthy.
win a Super Bowl?
Bad defense. Like,
Your defense was never 32.
I mean, I'm about to say, let's not get it twisted. Like, nobody's was on the team and like they were ranked 32. Like,
this is the slavery
if you got
talking about.
If you got a middle of the pack type of defense, you can always get lucky. Absolutely, it's any given Sunday.
In fact, I think your defense
carried you.
I think your defense carried you to the playoffs because your offense was not great.
Like I'll keep it a buck, man. Jaden Daniels, he had a nice deep ball, man. He could toss the ball down the field and his legs too. Because I mean, you got to look at it like this, League Commander. A lot of people may look good in their first year because the league is not accustomed to them. They don't have the film on them to know their tendencies. So they get caught by surprise. And a lot of times with teams, when they get a new head coach or a new offensive coordinator or something like that, they catch other teams by surprise. You guys caught the league by surprise when you drafted Jaden Daniels. They got accustomed to Jaden Daniels with the film that he put out the film that he put out there. So when they got it and they learned it, they pretty much shut you down. Just saying. I mean, ask CJ Stroud about those slumps. But anywho, let me see. I thought you froze up. True Cowboy. He said he would. Was that you, True Cowboy? Said you? Not the one.
I'm sorry. Angry. I'm sorry. My bad. Bruh. What did you say? We were 28th that year, bruh.
Huh?
Defensive rankings for the Washington Commandos. Okay. Totally.
Did you say Commandos?
Mm-hmm.
18th.
They were the 18th. Y'all were the 18th ranked defense. Shut your mouth.
And what did I just say? If you have a middle of the pack type defense, you can get lucky. But I ain't the type of fan that's gonna sit here and degrade another team, man. Good luck. Good luck next year. Well, this year.
I just hate when they come in here and start speaking crazy like, oh, we had a 28th ranked, bro. Y'all had the 18th ranked defense. Relax. Your Russian defense was bottom of the barrel. Here's why. You had Dan Quinn. And guess where we were in the Russian column when Dan Quinn was here? Bottom of the league. We couldn't stop a nosebleed on the run. So yeah, that tracks. 18th, middle of the pack. There's 32 teams. You were 2 games. You were 2 ranks under 500. It's not a bad defense. It's middle of the pack defense. Relax.
John says that he has a good feeling that the Cowboys are going to put something solid together this season. I do too. I do too. And I mean, that may be something that I do say every year as far as like, man, I see something different this year.
Yeah,
Or we might be able to be something this year. I mean, even last year I said
yeah.
that, but I didn't think Matt Eberflus would have our defense as terrible as it was.
Everybody.
So,
Everybody. How? How was it everybody?
I mean, you even bring in somebody accomplished like Quentin Williams, somebody as good as him, and he gets frustrated. He tweets out a tweet saying, like, yo, we got something coming. And this was before Christian Parker was the defensive coordinator. So that told me once they fired Matt Eberflus, they were excited,
They were ready to work.
ready
The
to
worst thing you
work.
can have from
And
your
I
team
believe,
is no buy-in.
and that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, I believe that they have bought in to Christian Parker. They have. I mean, Brian Schottenheimer, obviously, it is what it is. Like, the team is bought into him, but as far as the coordinators, Clayton Adams and Christian Parker, they got their guys.
All right, I got to make sure I take that guy's comment down next time. That John sat up there for a while. That was unnecessarily long. You know what I'm saying? But Rolando Rodriguez, if the Cowboys have at least the 20th ranked defense, the Cowboys make the playoffs. Cheers. Go Cowboys. You're right. I think if we have anything from 18 to 24, we're in the playoffs. If we have anything from 15, if we have anything from like say 9 to 15, I think we can really make a deep run. But I won't know that for the people in the back until training camp starts and we get to at least preseason, so I can see after we trim the fat what we have. I'm not going to sit here and just be like, I love my Cowboys just like y'all do. I want to see them win just like y'all do. I want to see what happens day by day. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just going to jump out the window and be like, oh man, we're going to be crazy. I want to say that. I want to.
Bro, they want us so bad to say we're going to the Super Bowl so they can say that we say we're going to the Super Bowl every year.
It's our year. I don't know if it's our year. I won't know if it's our year until it's our year. You tell me if y'all come back here in the NFC Championship, and if we are in the NFC Championship and the clocks hit 0 and we have the high score, then I'll say it's our year. Because if we can get there, you think these dudes on this team, Rashawn Gary, Quentin Williams, Kobe Durant, Jalen Thompson, who's played for a bad team. Then you look at Malik Hooker, even Otito Okonya,
Katie Clark.
You know what I'm saying? And here's the bad part. Y'all talk about the haters talk about the Cowboys drought so much. You do realize the last time we won a Super Bowl, we beat the Chargers. The last time San Fran won a Super Bowl was against the Chargers. And the San Fran last won their Super Bowl in 95, 94, 95?
94.
The Chargers have not been to a Super Bowl since. They even had LaDainian Tomlinson, Antonio Gates, and Phillip Rivers. Don't talk about droughts. Let's talk about a drought.
Like, bro, when you got teams in the NFL that haven't even been to a Super Bowl, I don't want to hear about a drought. Miss me with that.
It's not about confidence. This one's for you, bro.
You for celebration. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you for the $5 super chat.
I appreciate you, bro.
Right.
Oh.
2 OGs in the building. This my last yo.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? That's why he gets that's why he gets the love. I appreciate you. I appreciate you 100%.
You better be glad. You better be glad this is a super chat and not a cash app. I would have sent that shit right
Exactly,
back
because
to
I ain't
you,
gonna have you.
bro. Don't send me your last.
Yeah,
knock
I ain't
out.
gonna have you do that. I ain't gonna have you. I
Yeah,
appreciate you. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I appreciate you, but I know you that type of dude that will look at his damn wallet and be like, "Damn, I got $5. Here you go, bro." I appreciate you, but please,
This one's for you.
I feel guilty. I feel guilty.
This one's for you.
Preston Taylor, what's up? All right, Mr. Angry. Nah, don't you ain't gotta call me Mr. Bro. Angry Cowboy. Angry is for short. Angry. The New Orleans Saints had the 25th ranked defense when they
But they were second in takeaways
when they
that
won the Super
season with
Bowl in
39.
2009, but they were second in takeaways that season with 39 interceptions. Keep up the very good work, sir. I appreciate you. Yo, 25?
And they don't
The main
and they don't
thing,
have half the offense we have.
like the main thing, and he said it. 39 takeaways, though. 39.
Let's talk about that. 21, 22, 23. Top 5 offense, top 10 defense, leading the league, if not top 5 in the league in takeaways all 3 years in the regular season. If you go to the playoffs, where were those takeaways?
I think everybody may shrivel up a little bit when the playoffs come. Not just Dak Prescott.
Those things that they were doing so well to get us those 12-5, 12-5, 12-5 seasons, we fell up short when it came to the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Dak is not absolved. I'm going to say it louder for everyone to. Dak is not absolved from his woes in the playoffs. But if we're going to sit here and act as if Dak is not absolved, the wide receivers hold capability, the offensive line with 14 penalties hold culpability. The tight end's lack of blocking holds culpability. You know what I'm saying? The coaching. So it's more than just one guy. You could tell me Jaden Daniels healthy is going to go to the Super Bowl all day long. He ain't going to the Super Bowl if your offensive line is giving up 14 penalties. He ain't going to the Super Bowl if your team, who was getting crazy takeaways and can't stop the run, automatically, all of a sudden stops getting takeaways and can't stop the run. Like, can't win one. Sorry, it's not going to happen.
Yeah. If Dakota stays healthy and Jaden Daniels stays healthy, my quarterback will take the team further. It's proven. Lord have mercy. You are living and dying off that rookie season.
2024, Jaden Daniels rookie season. Dak got injured week 8 against the Atlanta Falcons. His hamstring fell off the bone. He was sat down for the rest of the season. So what are you talking about if Dak stays healthy and your quarterback stays healthy? I want to tell you right now, your quarterback has much more of a chance of re-injuring his elbow and his leg than Dak does injuring his. Telling you that now. There's something Dak can do that Jaden Daniels can't do. Jaden Daniels can run. No doubt. No doubt. He can run. He's very shifty. But he ain't standing in that pocket. He's not moving defenses with just his eyeballs. He's not manipulating the pocket. What he's doing is, just like Jalen Hurts, maybe a little better than him, is, oh, it's not there, I'm taking off. Well, we saw what that got him last season, didn't we?
Yeah.
Excuses,
Yeah.
bro.
Nah,
I make no excuses for Dak Prescott. If he's having a bad year, he's having a bad year. I'm going to come on here and tell you about it. If he's the cause of if he's the cause of us losing, I'm going to tell you about it. I'm going to tell you about it. I'm not going to cape for Dak Prescott. I am a Cowboys fan. Dak Prescott probably won't be here in 5 years, but I'm still going to be a Cowboys fan. I'm going to root for the next guy that comes in. You know what I'm saying? But
Yo, Perm, you're absolutely right, bro. And
what do you say?
was it? I think it was Jaden Daniels' mom.
Yeah.
Not because people were saying on X like, "Yo, Jaden Daniels is pretty much the new RG3," and she had to get on the post and say, "Don't be wishing that on my son." I was like, "Bro," but it kind of rings true. Like it kind of rings true. You guys have you guys get somebody that can ball out their rookie season, and then all of a sudden, boom, they're out for the season. It's like, whoa, what happened? Then they come back and then they're out for the season again. Like, bro, y'all instead of focusing on getting to an NFC championship, y'all need to focus on getting a franchise quarterback that can stand upright.
What's going on, V1?
And,
I'm just saying,
and I mean,
man.
I don't mean to
I'm just saying,
I
bro.
don't mean to really talk on it like that. Hold on, man. I don't really mean to talk on it like that. And I want to knock on wood for the young brother. I hope nothing happens to him. But at the same time, bro, like you got to get over the rookie season. Those things happen. Just ask CJ Stroud. Those things happen where they look really good their first year and then they come back down to earth for the rest of their career. It's only so few and far in between where those quarterbacks come out smoking and don't come down.
Shit,
You don't have
Dak
that.
had his sophomore year. You know what I'm saying? He had his sophomore. 2017 was not kind to Dak Prescott. Was not kind.
Yeah, man.
But here's the difference. Dak worked on things that he wasn't good at, that he got in trouble with in 2017. You ain't seen that shit since. And he's not even perfect.
Far from it.
You know what I'm saying? Tom Brady wasn't perfect. I'm not going to sit here.
Closest thing to it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he won 7. Goddamn. But he wasn't perfect because he lost 3. He wasn't perfect. You know what I'm saying? So I want to leave Jaden Daniels alone. I want nothing but the best for the young man.
Yeah, man. I want him to have a healthy career. I want him to be able to have longevity in the NFL, man. It's exciting. Right. It's exciting, you know. What they have over there is pretty exciting. So you definitely want to see that when they're not playing the Cowboys. But other than that, I wish no ill will toward Jaden Daniels, Jalen Hurts, or Jackson Dart.
Hey, yo, Lee.
You know, make it competitive.
Lee Commander, you see this cup? This is the original position of the goalpost. You know what you just did when you said that? Bruh, I'm not a construction worker. I don't move goalposts around here. I'm not going to do that. You know what I'm saying?
He fucking took that whole shit out
Everybody, when you come into the NFL, everybody has one goal and one goal only. Okay? I'm taking money out of this. The goal is to win a Super Bowl. No one else is walking on these fields talking about Brandy, what's up, mama? You know what I'm saying? Tired ass Cowboys fan. I love it though. I love it though. I'm fucking tired of this shit. But I love this team. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love this team. But no one's coming in the league. If Dak said, I'm cool with an NFC championship, I wouldn't like him.
Get the fuck off my team. Get off my team. Like,
you cool with an NFC championship, bro? Like, you play Herm Edwards. You play the game to win. Okay? Like, you play the game to win. Like, there's only one thing when you played sports as a kid, were you okay with that participation trophy? Because every time you say NFC championship, all I'm hearing is participation trophy. I'm like, but you guys never even participated.
Oh, I got to hit something real
Mhm.
quick because he said something. He said y'all move the goalpost yearly when it comes to Dakota. You are a construction worker and didn't know it. I wanna just say this: like moving the goalposts. I mean, YouTube is an archive that you could go back and you can hear what I've said about Dak Prescott over the years. I will tell you this: it doesn't change. If he is healthy and he is out on that field, he has the capability of being a top one of the top quarterbacks in the league, if not the top quarterback in the league. He does have that ability, but at the same time, bro, at the same time, stop having the expectation of him having to do it all. Allow him to have a team that he can rely on as the team relies on him. So I'll say that every year. That's not moving the goalposts.
Okay. If I move the goalpost, if I ever move the goalpost for Dak Prescott in his career, I literally move it back to its original spot after every statement I make. Because I say this one thing: Dak is not absolved. Dak is not absolved. Meaning, I recognize his bad games, just like I recognize the great ones. But has he, since being a part of this team, has he hoisted a Lombardi? No. So that tells me
Nope.
Dak has stuff to work on, just like the defense has stuff to work on, just like CeeDee Lamb and his drops has something to work on, just like George Pickens in there and his supposed crash out attitude has to work on. Yeah, air quotes, crash out attitude that he has to work on. Just like Javonte Williams and his fumbling he has to work on. Just like Tyler Smith, Tyler Guyton, no penalties. You know what I'm saying? Just like Jake Ferguson, no holding the ball low when you're getting hit because you're going to fucking fumble. You know what I'm saying? Like the defense, no one on this team is absolved. No one on this team,
No.
the last 10 teams, the last 20 teams, the last 30 teams. No one that's ever played for the Cowboys in the past 30 years is absolved of the fact that we haven't won a Super Bowl in 30 years. But what I'm not going to do is sit here and be forced to give you an outlandish prediction of whether he's going to take this team to a Super Bowl, and it's only July 3rd. It's only July 3rd, bro. Can we play some football first? Like we play some football first, and then I'll give you your answer. But until then, I just want to get the training camp.
Nah, bro, you can't do that. That's asking too much, man. I gotta know now, damn it. Yo, Rel, you subscribe to the channel, man?
I think he
can't
is.
see it. I can't see it.
Oh shit.
What's up?
I'm sorry. I got to cheat on that one. I got to go to AI on that one. I got to cheat.
Can anyone guess the number of turnovers the Dallas Cowboys defense has forced since 2016?
I got to cheat on that
Dude.
one. I got to cheat.
Yeah, I don't know right off the dome, but like I always say, y'all, I learn from you guys. We learn from you guys as well. You know what I'm saying? So if you know the answer, hey, let me know.
Give me 1 second, bro. I got you, you tired ass cowboy. I got you. We called Brandy late. Brandy in the 12 o'clock show. I think she's in the West Coast. I think Brandy's in the West Coast.
Huh?
Okay. The Dallas Cowboys have forced roughly 180 to 200 plus defensive turnovers, interceptions, fumble recoveries since the start of the 2016 through 2025 seasons. Exact cumulative totals aren't always okay. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so yeah, 180 to 200 plus. Wow, that's insane. That's an insane number. So in 10 years, you would
I had to do the
roughly 20 turnovers a year is what you're saying.
I had to do the
Okay. All
math
right.
to
Yeah,
get.
915. Okay.
I must say I had to do the math to get that average.
Yeah, I can't argue with that. Yeah, I'm not in the mood to do no averages. But I'd say 19.3 turnovers a year is what they're averaging. Oh, that's crazy.
Per year. When you got somebody that can get 9 interceptions on a team, it's like
5 of them going for pick
that's
sixes. You got to
good.
do the year before getting 11. So he said he's been subscribed for almost 2 years.
Oh, shit.
What do you mean start moving the
I got you,
goalposts?
brother.
How many
I
playoff
got you,
turnovers? There you
family.
go. That's the question.
All right, where you at? Where you at? Where you at?
For 25 plus each contributing to playoff runs.
Yeah. I can't. I gotta see. What is
2025 and 2024. That's mid tier.
Get bam.
Okay. I'll give you one better. I'm going to go with the turnover differential because that actually tells a better story. Recent years, 2025, -9 in takeaways. Poor season. Okay, near the bottom of the league. 2024, -6. So even though we may have had 20 to 24 turnovers, we actually gave up an extra 6 turnovers. We lost that turnover battle. 2023, +10. Okay. 2022, +10. 2021, +14. League leading. You know what I'm saying? So in those 3 years, there were high turnover years. You know what I'm saying? 2023 says it helped us help the playoff run. That was the I believe an interception by J-Ron Curse. J-Ron Curse in the end zone. The Brett Maher field goal game. And okay, that was the question. And the postseason. What
Yeah, 6 in the
what do you
postseason.
mean? It actually tells a better story. Like, what are you talking about? Like, when you're looking at a differential, okay, this is what the differential is. What you're taking away is your plus. What you're giving away is your minus. Okay. So that means if you're -9, that means teams that you played have gotten more turnovers than you. Okay. Which means you gave the ball back to the defense or back to the offense multiple times. Okay. When you're a +10, that means you weren't really giving up the ball that much, but you were taking it away a lot. You know what I'm saying? You see the difference? But here's the beauty of it. The one game I can point at to say there was a definitive turnover, maybe two, was the 2023. No, it was the 2022 against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. J-Ron Curse interception in the end zone.
Bro. I'm over here actually just looking at Dak Prescott stats, bro.
Mhm.
Like each
Yeah.
year, obviously since he was drafted and he gets better. And I know there's going to be a time where he's going to be at the tip of
Yeah,
that
he's gonna
that
plateau.
mountain and it's
He's
yeah.
gonna plateau.
He's going to regress, but right now he is getting better. He's getting better in yardage. He's getting better in completion percentage. getting better. Where's it?
Touchdown to interception
10
ratio.
interceptions. Yeah. Interceptions, QBR, like your quarterback. Well, not your quarterback, but Dak Prescott is a really good quarterback. And I guess I'm talking to lead commanders, so that's why I took back the, not your quarterback. But anyway, just yardage, 2021, 4,400, 2023, 4,500, 2025, 4,500. Like, this is the time to take advantage of the young, well, not young man, but to me, young man.
Yeah, 10 years younger. Well, would it be 33, 34 this year? Oh, God.
And I believe, like, Brandy, you said it right there. Dak, we need to win now. And I believe that has been the mantra since acquiring George Pickens. Like, we acquired George Pickens and we got rid of Micah Parsons and got Kenny Clark, and it just piled up, did differently, and getting your defensive coordinator, that whole search for the defensive staff was something that we hadn't seen since Jimmy Johnson, really. And it just seems like a different move this year, a move that Cowboys fans have been looking for, have been wanting, as far as for football operations. No drama, no promotion of the team and all that stuff. I think the front office is finally in that mode that you talk about, Brady. Like, we need to win now.
Yeah, I think looking at the moves that were made, I think they actually finally decided to get the fuck out of their own way.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, allowing your coaches to dictate the personnel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you could tell it's different, right? So, I mean, yeah, he allowed Eberflus to dictate his personnel, and you see what it got him. You're talking to a guy who just came from a Super Bowl winning franchise, who's played with, or I'm sorry, who's coached in another really good area defensively, who has a really good player over there that he was hands-on with. Yeah, you allow him to, I mean, if you respect him that much and you're going to hire this guy to do a job for you, then you allow him to pick his personnel. And I think Shotty had a hand in that, and of course Christian Parker. So, I mean, I think Jerry's just finally learning how to get the hell out of his own way.
Like, bro, what the one said, only 8 playoff sacks since 2016. That is crazy.
8. Some teams got 8 in a playoff game.
Exactly. Individual players getting 8 sacks in a season, let alone since 2016.
Crazy.
I wouldn't, Rolando, I wouldn't say that. I mean, only stats that count is Super Bowls. No, that's not the case, because somebody can have an illustrious career without even winning a championship and still be remembered in history as one of the greater quarterbacks. I mean, people sit and they talk about Drew Luck as being a great quarterback and what could have been with him.
It's always,
you know what I'm saying?
It's always on Dak, no matter what time of the year it is. Well, September he does really good here. In October he's really, really good there. In November, I mean, don't let me tell you about November. And but then we get to December. It's not about what you do in December. What do you do in January? What do you do in January? Well, right now, I'm at July. We're not in January. I'm saying, like,
no, Lee Commander, I see what you're trying to say as well. Goalpost moving. Please separate the fact of when everybody comes in the league and everybody is in the league, the primary goal and purpose is to win a Super Bowl. But what I am saying right now is that winning a Super Bowl doesn't dictate your greatness, it adds to it. So you can be one of the greatest thrower of the footballs, Dan Marino, and not win a Super Bowl. But you will still go down in history as one of the quarterbacks that was able to really do it like that. Like, you gotta disconnect this whole logic that you're talking about, bro. Like, I think you just come in here to try and get your argument rocks off for the day.
This is
And
entertainment for
like,
the night. Like I get it. There's really not much out there in Washington. He's got to deal with the orange guy. You know what I mean? So like, I kind of want to have some
I mean,
sympathy for him, but like, you probably voted him in office. So I mean, like,
man, nope, nope. I ain't getting into no politics during no Cowboys talk.
he's got to
Fuck
deal
that.
with that over there. Like, so this is probably his Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah, man. Nah, but like I said, man, I wish Washington nothing but the best, except for when they play us.
I feel bad for him this season. They think they're going to be good. They got a nice looking defense. I'll give them that. They got a nice looking defense on paper. So we'll see. We'll see.
Like, Dakota will go down as a great regular season quarterback. Like, whatever. We will all go down to have never played the quarterback position in the NFL. Some of us may go down in never playing the quarterback position at Pee Wee football. Why do you care?
That's the funny part.
Why?
He's so invested in this about Dak Prescott, but he can't do anything that Dak Prescott does. Neither can I. Neither can I. I'm not a quarterback. I'm sorry.
Like, I don't know. I mean, that's kind of the equivalent of me going going in like to McDonald's or Burger King and pointing at the cashier. You'll never be nothing except a good cashier. Like, yo, these guys are here and paid to entertain us, not put us against each other. And it seems like some people just don't get that. Like, the fandom really clouds your judgment. Like, bro, nobody's here to be opposed to another team in the fucking off season.
It's July.
Take a break, bro.
It's July 2nd.
Take a break, my guy.
Like,
damn, go enjoy the Washington Commanders and the draft that they got. They got the guy that I was wanting, Sonny Styles, but hey, we got Caleb Downs. So, enjoy that. Enjoy the rigors of the offseason and the mystery of who's going to make your fucking team instead of worrying about if Dak Prescott's going to be a good quarterback or a great quarterback or ever win the Super Bowl. There's no need for it.
I was going to do a video on
like,
tight ends. I was going to do a video on tight ends.
Thank you.
I think I'm going to
fucking live being arguing with this.
I think I'm going to do a video on tight ends because I think that's a very peculiar position. Jake Ferguson, as good as he is, let's be honest, he's not a top 10. Let's be honest, he's not a top 10 tight end. At least 2025 he wasn't. You know what I'm saying? He was top 5 in touchdown rate because, I mean, he had 8 touchdowns last season. So I think he was tied third with 2 other tight ends. Brevin Spanford, no, I'm going to leave Brevin alone for right now because he is a UDFA. Luke Schoonmaker. We've seen something from him, but we didn't see second round from him. At least Jake, I think Jake's a third rounder, isn't he? I think Jake Ferguson's a third round tight end. So what we're getting out of him, to me, I think we got a steal. Um, Now we already know Brevin Spanford overtook Luke Schoonmaker, I think, halfway through the season. You know what I'm saying? I guess Shoddy figured it out like, nah, this kid actually has a lot more than anticipated. Let's put him out there. Um, then we got Michael Trigg, and then we have another tight end. I am eager to see what this tight end room is going to look like going through training camp. I think that's an underrated battle there. Because I'm going to be honest, I don't even think Jake's safe at one.
I do.
I don't know.
Jake ain't going nowhere.
No, he's not going
Jake ain't going
anywhere.
nowhere.
He ain't going nowhere. Fuck no, we just paid him. But I don't think he's safe at one. Because remember, Jake's not. Jake's a fourth. So yeah, what we're getting out of him is like super steal. You know what I'm saying? It's more blocking. You know what I'm saying? Because he does have his warts with blocking, and same thing with Luke Schoonmaker. You know what I'm saying? Brevin Spanford is a better blocker. He showed some down the field ability. Um, I really want to see what Michael Trigg looks like. That I think that's the one that's tripping me up, because you can see that Lunda Wells really wants to put his stamp on this kid, and it's not like he's not athletic. I think he's very athletic. There's some things he has to learn, of course, but I'm looking forward to seeing what Michael Trigg is going to look like. What's your thoughts on the tight end room?
I think Jake Ferguson's safe. For the simple fact, like, people really want to write him off after having a traumatic experience last year.
That was last year.
That concussion did a lot.
That wasn't 24. He got that concussion.
No,
or that was last year.
no, 20. What? When was that?
Was that? Yeah, was that 24 or 25? Because no, it was yeah. Was it that game? It was the Eagles game when Reed Stankin shits hit him.
Yeah, it was 24.
Okay.
November 24th, Monday Night Football against the Houston Texans. But still, he had that traumatic experience, so it's like, whoa. Yep. 24. So, he had that traumatic experience and everything, and he just has to have time to bounce back. Has to have the organization, which I believe Brian Schottenheimer does believe in him. So he believes in him to be able to get it done. So I feel like he's gonna get this year the weapons that we have. Ryan Flournoy emerging. Like, yeah, you're going to see more of Jake Ferguson, but you're definitely going to see more of Brevin Spanford because he's a great run blocker. He has that moxie. 11, but Princeton fans, DJ Rogers, they're window dressing for whatever. I don't think they're going to make the team. Michael Trigg is going to be that. What was my dude's name? Trayshawn. He's going to be the Trayshawn Holden of this year, and Trayshawn Holden's not going to make the team either.
Really?
Just saying.
You wouldn't have him overtaken, at least, sake of an argument, Jonathan Mingo?
Jonathan Mingo? I think Jonathan Mingo may get beat out this.
I think so too, 100%. And I think by Trayshawn Holden, but
then my dude Anthony Smith. What draft pick did they use on him?
7th.
Was it a 7th?
Yeah, I believe it was a 7th.
Okay. So, like, Jonathan Mingo maybe, but Pickens, Lamb. Pickens, Lamb, Flournoy.
We know they're safe.
And then you got damn it, I'm drawing blanks tonight. Thank you, Kavontae Turpin. Jesus,
you really see them. You really see them. Just from your opinion, you really see them still going with Cavante Turpin in the wide receiver room instead of just
Yeah,
primarily special teams.
yeah, yeah. I do. Just because I mean he does offer you a lot more if he could just stay consistent. He offers you that speed to be able
Yeah.
to take it off the top. He there was some catches
Oh
that
yeah,
he surprised me. There was times where he was in the right vicinity at the right time when George Pickens had that
yeah.
fumble, and he was there to almost
Those
get a
things matter.
concussion recovering that bitch.
Those things matter.
But
Team up, bro. I love you. Everybody can beat me and go out. Everybody can
yeah,
beat Mingo out. I'm going to be honest with you. As much as I wanted Mingo to work, I wanted Mingo to work. I don't see it happening. I don't. I want. If Scantlin does make this team, he's a 5. He's a 5. I honestly think the kid Anthony Smith is going to make some noise. Um, he's hungry. That's number one. You know what I'm saying? And
he
I
said
don't
that.
think Shotty took a flyer on him for nothing. Yeah, MVS is here, but I mean, you still got Jordan Hudson. Um, this is the whole point of getting to training camp. I understand what we're doing is just all projection. I mean, it's all projection.
Speculating.
You know what I'm saying? But let's also be realistic with our projections. Like, I'm going to be honest, I just don't see Mingo being here, even though we did see him in game, I think once or twice, and he didn't get much production. He's not. Fine, I'll say it. We gave up a 4th-round pick for Mingo, but then we drafted a kid with a 6th-round pick. The 6th-round pick beat him out for the number 3 receiver. Not just him, but another one who's no longer on this team. You know what I'm saying? We are not going to do this, guys. Come on. If you let Flournoy over jump you, and that's not even a knock on Flournoy, because I love the kid.
Yeah, let me see. The rookie Anthony Smith. I mean, we got Denzel Mims and Jaden Smith. We got all kinds of place fillers going into training
Yeah, I think
camp.
we have like
But
13, 14 wide receivers right now.
did Marquez Valdez Scantling did he play with George Pickens in Pittsburgh, or was that after Pickens came to?
Where did he play? He played there last year.
Yeah,
Then no, Pickens was already here.
he was already there.
The last year that Pickens played in Pittsburgh, he played with Deontay Johnson.
Okay, yeah, he was a Saint before.
Yeah. He played with Deontay Johnson and another one.
Okay, played with the Chiefs for 2 years. Did he get He got a ring.
He got a ring with
didn't
the
he?
Chiefs.
You see how the luck of the draw goes, man.
Robert Ory. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you want the right team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. That's what it's all about. The right place, the right time, and I mean,
Shady Ninja
that's
Turtle
how,
McCoy got 2 champions. Does he have 2? I think he has 2. 2
yeah,
championship
he has
rings
2, one with KC and one with
and
Tampa
ain't
Bay.
played a snap. At least Marcus Valdez Scantling played some snaps. You know what I'm saying? In the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, and man, 105.3 The Fan, man. Brian Broaddus, man, that was my guy. Damn
What
it.
happened? I didn't.
He brought up the whole trade George Pickens for Max Crosby conversation again, and it's like, damn
Let's
it.
not open. Let's not go down this rabbit hole. Like,
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, man, drama free, baby. We drama free off season, and boom, there we go.
I like Anthony Smith. I want to see what he has. I need to I want to be able to say, oh man, we can keep everybody. Now there's 93 guys. We have to trim that down. We have to trim that down to 53, and then we have to come up with the 48 on game day roster. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, I want to give it up.
he hasn't been given a shot. I'll give you. I'll
Yeah, I
give
want to
you
give
2024. I'll give you 2024 because when Dak went down, I think we traded for Mingo mid-season, didn't we? We didn't get him. We didn't get him in the offseason.
yeah.
So we traded him mid-season. Dak went down, and Cooper Rush was in there, and Cooper Rush couldn't throw the ball. So yeah, to him at least. I mean, Maffa's. Dog, I don't know. It, when it comes to roster construction, you have to have the numbers in the right spot. So the question is, are you going to run with three backs because you have Hunter Lipke, or are you going to run with three tight ends because you have Hunter Lipke? You know what I'm saying?
Nah. They'll go 4 running backs and 3 tight ends. Hunter Lipke being in the running back room,
I
and
mean,
then
well, you know, Shotty uses them utility wise, right? So he can run the
yeah,
fullback, running back, tight end. I mean, H back guy. You know what I'm saying?
understandable. But like the old days of how the Dallas Cowboys used to do it, taking a tight end and using them as the fullback, that ain't happening now. I mean, they have Hunter Lipke, who was drafted as a
Yeah.
running back, so they're gonna have him in that room while having the 3. Because if you put Hunter Lipke at the tight end spot, they're either gonna have to carry 4
That's what I'm saying.
or
Like, so they can carry four. If you're going to run with four running backs, Hunter Lipke being one, that means you can carry four. You can at least carry four tight ends.
so you're only carrying 3 running backs.
Either or, you're going to carry three tight ends because you have Hunter Lipke. You know what I'm saying? Who's more your H back utility guy, or you can run with three backs because you have Hunter Lipke. So either way, you have four backs.
I guess 6 in one hand, half a dozen
You
in
know what
the other.
I'm saying? Like, so I mean, does if you're running with four backs and you're going short at tight end, then yes, Phil Maffa makes the team. If you're running with three tight ends, you know what I'm saying? Like, or I'm sorry, if you're running with four tight ends, then it's a possibility that he doesn't make the team, or it's either that or somebody's going on the practice squad. And I hate to see Malik Davis go back down to the practice squad. I would hate to see that.
He probably is because they know that they have Malik Davis in a situation where they can send him to the practice squad. Nobody's gonna take him.
True. Okay.
But as far as like, and I don't know if the optics and all the position value goes into play whenever it's that tight end and running back utility guy, but like drafting them at the running back spot, getting paid as a running back, but being used as a tight end.
I mean,
You know what I'm
that's just
saying?
how
Like,
he's been used lately. Like, yeah, he's playing in the fullback. Like, so there's some games where you see him pass pro, right?
yeah,
He'll be pass pro. He'll be, your H back, your fullback. You know what I mean, coming off a swing or something like that. But then at times you see him lined up at the like second or third. If we're running what is that 12 personnel, and you're running that third third tight end on the field, you know what I'm saying? He's probably on the opposite side. You know what I'm saying? So like you see him used in a multitude of ways. I'm gonna have to get with you. I'm glad we're talking about this. That's one of the things I'm gonna have to get with Okoye about, because like I do want to see. I do want to break down what usage like Hunter Lipke is primarily at. You know what I'm saying? Like, where is he used the most?
I I mean from what we've seen, yeah, he's gone out for a couple
Yeah,
passes.
he's your lead
But
guy.
at the same time, he's been used in that I
Mhm.
formation that that heavy 13 personnel run at the goal line that, you know, like it's very seldom that you see Hunter Lipke lined up
exactly.
in a tight
Yeah,
end.
it's more like that's what 12 personnel maybe, and just off pass pro. He's your elite guy. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's not
Mhm.
like he has. It's not like he's primarily playing the tight end, but he does have some snaps there.
And Phil Maffa, I believe Phil Maffa will make this team because I believe he's the prototype of a Brian Schottenheimer
Fair.
running back. And people are talking about lightning. Javonte Williams might be your mixture. You're kind of like a bell cow with thunder, with the ability the quick movements, not the longevity, not running down the field. He'll get
Yeah.
caught. But you change your pace back being Jadon Blue, and your other wrecking ball,
Bruce Johnston,
the big back, is Phil Maffa.
Fair. So you would go
Like,
4 running backs with Hunter Lipke there.
yeah, I would do that because I feel like the Dallas Cowboys need to get away from the finesse game.
All right, that's fair.
They got to get away from the finesse game and use more physicality and more aggression.
Fair.
Moose.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Moose was that guy. He was one of my favorite players, man. Number 48. Yes, sir.
Yeah, Rolando, you're absolutely right. He also plays special teams.
And that's part of the reason.
And, you know,
that's
I'm thinking,
like probably one of the biggest reasons he's on the team. Like, you got to play teams, man. You got to play teams.
And I'm thinking like if Maurice Leofau doesn't work out at the at his linebacker position, that you treat him like a CJ Goodwin.
I'm fine with that.
And you make him that special team
Yeah,
warrior.
I'm fine with that. He causes problems. He causes some real issues on special teams. So
yeah, because I'm pretty sure. I mean, the Cowboys walking away from him. Do we want to bring him on? He might have that that Jalen Smith type of effect, but at the end of the day, like, use his abilities, like, man with his head caught on fire. Use that on special teams.
He's Polynesian. Just, hey, get him. Like, just
let that man loose.
Excuse me.
Real toe. NFL need to make fullbacks great again. That's what's been missing. I think what the fullback represents physicality. It represents that violence, and that's definitely something that the Dallas Cowboys offense has been missing for a while now. I know Dak Prescott's entire career so far, like, there was probably 1 year where we were super physical, and that was the year he got drafted. But after that, it's really been finesse. And with the addition of George Pickens being that more violent, that more aggressive, go up and get the ball, where you got CeeDee Lamb, the finesse guy.
True.
There's definitely a way to mix the two.
Fair. I can't argue with that. I cannot argue with that. I mean, if you want to match the violence that's going to be on defense, yeah, I see that.
Mm-hmm.
So make sure Michael Trigg makes his ass on this team, because that guy's got some violence to him.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I mean, this was a spirited conversation. You know what I'm saying? Talking Cowboys with all my peoples here in the smokehouse. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody being here. You know
yeah, man. We definitely appreciate y'all checking in and rocking with us, and talking Dallas Cowboys talk.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. There's nothing better, baby. Ain't nothing better. Here, man. Come in, talk some good Cowboy shit, smoke a little bit, talk some shit, probably get into an argument with an op or two,
What What I'm thinking of doing, man, I'm thinking of I've seen some people doing the ALS bucket challenge for Chris Johnson.
All right. Oh shit.
I might do that.
Oh shit. And then I gotta post it. I don't want to post. God damn.
I might do that in solidarity to let them know, prayers up, man.
Oh, that's gonna be bad.
That really sucks.
I just hope I don't. Oh man. If you do it, I gotta. If you do it, I gotta do it. And you know what? I'm gonna send out a challenge. In fact, I know y'all probably watching, so I'm sending out a challenge. If Angry does this shit, and I do this shit, I need CFT to do it. Jay Tuck, Boss Cowboy, Lose Takes, Stargazer. Yeah, I need all y'all.
You only got two.
Watch.
You can only do two.
You can only do two.
You can only do
man.
two. Yeah,
right,
you can only name two.
All right, fine. I'll nominate Jay Tuck and Rome, CFT.
You gotta wait till you got the bucket and ice and shit, bro.
You
can't just nominate people right now.
Damn, man, we nominate them.
Yeah, you gotta do it and then nominate who you want.
All right,
the two people.
All right, shit.
But
See who you nominate.
I think I'm doing
one of them.
It just sucks. I watched the entire interview, and it was just like, man, damn. Bro, life is precious, y'all.
For sure.
Life is certainly precious. Cherish every minute and every person that you hold near and dear. Cherish them, man.
Sure,
Real talk.
Man. And check on your peoples, dog. Like just because June is over, don't mean men's mental health don't stop. Yeah. Check on your people, your brothers, your uncles, your dads, son. Check on them all, man. You never know when somebody's going through.
And ladies, you as well. Mental health. Everybody, focus on your mental health. Check your brother or sister. Reach out to them. Let them know that you love them. All right, man. We're going to get up out of here, bro. It's been almost 2 hours. I know tomorrow's Friday, and we got festivities this weekend, but we're going to let y'all go for the night, all right?
That being said, man, this your boy Hoodie. We're Kush in the Cowboys Smoke Hour. I want y'all to have a great night. Peace.
Hey, y'all hit the like button on the way.
Say it slow.
Doc.
Nigga, what you doing? Yo, make sure y'all hit the like button on the way out, all right? We appreciate everything for you.
You read that. Break the like, roll the share. Subscribe and join us in the smokehouse, you heard?
Bro, done hit the credits on me
already. Oh, man, bro. You said we out of here, so we out of here. It's almost 2 hours. All right, bro. Y'all be safe tonight. Y'all heard?
Deep voice rolling in the dark. Say it slow, let it bloom. The smokehouse presence under cedar light and a midnight moon. Boots on the porch and the screen door side. Lantern glow, dancing in a jar of flies. Old strings hum where the embers sleep, and the whole front yard feels low and deep. Barrel by the fence and a weather bench, smell of pine smoke hanging over the fence. A busted old truck in the dust by the shed, and the radio whispers from the kitchen ledge. They come from the highway, they come from the ridge, riding in quiet as the river bridge. Hats tipped down with a grin on half, like they known this place since the first my back. A smoke, a breeze, and the cold stay kind. Every spark moves like a small lost sign. There's a story in the grain of the tabletop, in a slow sweet hush that the night won't stop. Kush and the Cowboys, slow smoke hour. Let it roll, let it glow, let it wash like powder. Kush and the Cowboys, on the stars that burn. We don't chase the dawn, we let the embers turn. Kush and the Cowboys, lean back, stay near. Hear that low sound ring through the cedar air. Kush and the Cowboys in a warm haze ride, with the whole world soft and the night outside. Miss Rose at the door with a tray of light, cornbread gold and a mason jar bright. One boy laughs with a chip in his tooth, says the world gets kinder in the smokehouse roof. There's a slide guitar crying from the back, like a train on a line that don't look back. And the boots tap time on the plank wood floor, while the moon hangs low by the kitchen door. The yeomen out with their coffee cups, saying pass that flame, let the past wake up. There's a long drawn piece in the evening's hand, like a slow sunrise on a desert land. And the girls in denim with their hairpin loose, got a wind born shining a sweet sad truth. Every laugh falls soft in the drifting haze, like a memory caught in a copper blaze. Kush and the Cowboys, Cowboys. Slow smoke hour, let it roll, let it glow, let it wash like powder. Kush and the Cowboys, under stars that burn, we don't chase the dawn, we let the embers turn. Kush and the Cowboys, lean back, stay near, hear that low sound ring through the cedar air. Kush and the Cowboys in a warm haze ride, with the whole world soft and the night outside. If the road gets wild and the miles get cold, come back to the fire where the hush takes hold. Let the smoke curl up like a prayer in the trees, let the hard world fade in the evening breeze. One deep voice calls from the timberline, and the whole porch answers in a slow unwind. No rush, no dust, just a steady flame, only the night and the ones by name. Kush and the Cowboys. Slow smoke hour, let it roll, let it glow, let it wash like powder. Kush and the Cowboys, under stars that burn, we don't chase the dawn, we let the embers turn. Kush and the Cowboys, lean back, stay near, hear that low sound ring through the cedar air. Kush and the Cowboys in a warm haze ride, with the whole world soft